Uncle Moo, he came through. He came through, almost got beats, but he came through. But let me say this right now. Graham Souness, what up, baby? Because LaBelle just showed you what homeboy can do. That's a World Cup winner.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
Okay, so look, let's keep it real. I mean, whenever you're dealing with these first games from the break, you're not going to get the best possible games in terms of the speed, the quality, the control, specifically the intensity. And it was a pretty slow game. But I think it was a pretty good game plan from Uncle Mo. And I do believe that Tottenham should have won that. Like Mourinho's game plan and everything, it's completely worked brilliantly. Even if, Harry Kane didn't really have his best game and so forth, you could just see just his presence and as well as Son's presence there. It helped Mourinho to utilize what he wanted to do. And this is like the classic Mourinho tactic, which is let's go out and get that goal. Once we get the goal, let's hold and keep it. But I think the thing with Mourinho is that I think Mourinho has to accept that you're not going to get that with this team. And I think that until he has the right players, specifically the right defenders, he is not going to be able to hold on to a one. This ain't 2010. Okay, this ain't even with 2012 with Sergio Ramos and so forth. You've got flipping Devin Sanchez and Eric Dyer. And like Eric Dyer, bless his soul, I think he did like an amazing tackle, and I think it was on Martial. But Eric Dyer, he will always make a mistake. He will always make mistakes. And I wonder why, because Alderweireld was sitting on the bench, so why wouldn't you go for Alderweireld? And does he honestly believe that Alderweireld is trash and ain't that good? That's basically that's what I want to know is like, does he really believe that Eric Dyer is better than Alderweireld, which I find weird. But as I said again, like the goal was always going to come, and I think you just saw a glimpse of what your boy LaBelle can do. But even when before LaBelle came on, I think for United, I think Oli messed up in not starting Igalo. And I'm not doing this because I'm a Nigerian merchant and so forth. And I'm a huge fan of Martial. But I think, Martial, in terms of holding up the ball, bringing guys into the play, I don't think he was able to do that as well as what Igalo could do. So I just think that, he missed it. I think if Igalo had started the game and so forth and had been like a good central point, striker points to give the ball in. So I think he would have worked well in holding on to the ball and giving it to a Daniel James, giving it to a Rashford, because I think you couldn't really get Rashford much more in the game because you just were not seeing Martial being able to take the ball and so on. And see, I do believe that, especially in a deep defensive team, I think you need an Igalo as opposed to a Martial. Now, if you're against a team that's more attacking and there's more space, then Martial works well. But against a team like Tottenham who are defending very, very deep, you need somebody who works very well with their back to goal. Igalo works very well with his back to goal. Martial is a player who plays on the front foot and can dribble guys and has a little bit of speed and a little bit of creativity and ability on the ball, much better than Igalo. But look, when LaBelle came on, it all changed. LaBelle, he came on and he changed completely the texture of the game, and you just saw a glimpse of what he can bring to the team, specifically with Bruno Fernandes in there. If not for Pogba, Tottenham win the game. Simple. Like it was. First of all, I thought, okay, there's no way that could be one by Saka, but you saw what Pogba did. Shimmy, yeah, completely bamboozled Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer had to bring it down. He had to do something, but that penalty was brought about by what Pogba did. And I think even beyond that, you saw how he was able to settle things in that midfield and just bring in some quality, because before he came onto the pitch, I was saying for United, like, where is the quality in this midfield? Where there is no one, because cool. And I think the issue with it was that United, before Pogba came on, United were not playing with their central midfielder. You had McTominay and Fred Flintstone, who are just sort of like thugged out thugs, who are stoppers, and then Bruno Fernandes, who was an attacking midfielder. So that was the issue. But I see Tottenham's tactic, it seemed to work. The only issue with Tottenham's tactic is Lamela is trash. Lamela is a limited player. See, basically, Lamela for me is a bench player. He's a guy you bring on for impact. Lamela is not a starter, and I think as much as Oli made a mistake in not starting Igalo, Mourinho made this mistake in not starting Lo Celso. I think Lo Celso in that number 10 role would have worked better because I think Lo Celso is just a smarter player who can really work better with the ball at his feet in terms of making decisions. So I think he missed that opportunity to bring in Lo Celso there to really say what's up. Um, and but Tottenham's tactic, it seems to be working, which is that suppress, and the way that they were countering and how quickly they were able to use the ball, it was really well. It's just that they were missing a good passer of the ball, which is why Ozil was so important for Mourinho, which is why Lampard was so important for Mourinho, which is why Wesley Sneijder was so important, because you really need a very clever passer of the ball who knows how to make those quick passes and those really creative passes to really launch those attacks, which is what they were missing, man. United and Tottenham are trash, but Arsenal better. Skills, thank you. A member Skills. What position are Arsenal currently? Just wanted to know what position are Arsenal currently. Please tell me, and tell me that again, man. Who's a better passer in world football than Pogba? Look, Pogba produced some amazing passes. I'll give you that. Pogba produced some amazing passes, but I do believe that I would still say, in terms of just passing, I think Messi and De Bruyne are better passers of the ball. They're better passers of the ball. And I think we even had the discussion about who's the best passer of the ball. And I think we both said, because I said the best crosser is De Bruyne, but in terms of passing, as of right now, is between De Bruyne and Messi. And then maybe you have Pogba third or fourth, but I cannot put Pogba above De Bruyne in terms of just pure passing. In terms of just pure passing ability, I can put him in there. But look, also shout out to VAR. I see that is the beauty of VAR, and I think even Neville was even saying that if not for VAR, that would have been a penalty. That would have been a penalty, and that being a penalty, you're like, that would have been so messed up, because that was completely not a foul. But John Moss, or rather, I would say Brick Moss, he gave it. So he gave that penalty. So if he would have given that penalty, that would have resulted in an L for Tottenham and would have completely changed the complexion of the league table. So thank goodness, man, that didn't happen. Yeah. I mean, I'm currently watching the Barca game. I'm currently watching the Barca game. I think they're on 62 minutes right now. It's still 0-0. And Sevilla are having some good chances, but Barca will score very easily. I think they've now brought on Arthur. But look, man, I mean, I think going back to Tottenham are definitely missing Eriksen. And for me, I've always said to myself that I've never really rated Eriksen that highly. But what he was able to bring to the team was something special. Not only something special, but I think the role that he played in the team was important. And I think, I'm looking at this Tottenham team. Harry Winks, yeah, he's cool. He's okay. It's cool. But neither of them have a good creative passing ability. And I think if none of them have a good creative passing ability, it's going to be really hard for Mourinho to do what he wants, because Mourinho wants to play on the counter-attack. And the key thing to a counter-attack, who is crucial to City's counter-attack whenever they counter, is De Bruyne. Or for Barcelona, it's Messi, because you need a guy who, at speed, can make that critical pass. And if you don't have the guy that can make that critical pass, you're pretty much screwed. I'm just going to sit here. So, but you see, for United, I'll keep it real with you. But remember, this is just one game. I want you to see how they do in other games, but I'll keep it real with you. Pogba was looking all right in that game. And I think if you have someone of Pogba's quality, a guy who can just calm things down, bring some composure, and I think that's just the beauty of Pogba. Pogba is a guy who he can give you passing, he can give you creativity, and he can give you dribbling. Like, if not for what Pogba did on that byline, hustling Dyer, United don't get a penalty, And this is what I would say, like, whenever you're in a tight game, especially against a team that is sitting deep and is so defensive, you need to have a player who just dribbles. I need to beat someone. We're not passing the ball through. There are no through balls. There's no space to be found. We need somebody who can take the initiative and just beat a man. Because when you beat a man and you dribble a man, then that can then open things up for you to not say, "What's up, man?" Thank you very much for the super chat here, Mr. Erhan Aksu. Kane is a waste of space. Son, Moura, Bergwijn, in my opinion. Isn't this what I was preaching before? You see, Harry Kane has his uses. I'm not going to lie. Harry Kane has his uses. But there are certain games in which a manager needs to be brave enough to say that he's not being useful here. Now Moura was obviously injured. But, and I think I was saying this before when, and even Liverpool fans even admitted this, they would be more fearful. And say they were more fearful of a lineup of Eriksen, Moura, Son, than a lineup that had Harry Kane. Because Harry Kane doesn't have any speed. And I think specifically for what Tottenham were trying to do and what Mourinho was trying to do in this game, if let's say you replace Kane with Lucas Moura, everybody now has speed and everyone now has a movement. And what you now have is when you now are looking for the breakaway and United are light at the back and they're now running to get in defense, you can hit that through ball. You can't hit a through ball to Harry Kane. Harry Kane works well if you're going up against a defensive team, because he can hold the ball up and he's really good for a cross. But if you're counter-attacking and the team is pressing and you want to now look for the through ball and look to put the ball into space, Harry Kane is going to chase the ball into space, and he's not a dribbler, he's not a really attacking player. But look, it has been from a lockdown, so he needs to get back into fitness. But I'll keep it real with you. I'll keep it real with you, man. I wouldn't be one of those guys that is... If everyone is fit, I don't know how many games I start with Harry Kane. I don't know how many games I start with Harry Kane because he slows the game down. And I think for the tactic that Tottenham were trying to employ, Harry Kane was wrong for it. He was wrong for it because you needed speed. Thank you very much, Mr. Steph Antoniadis. Fair result. Tottenham were better first. 100%. Tottenham were the better team in the first half, and I think they had control of the game. I think for me, Tottenham had complete control of the game until Pogba came on. When Pogba came on, when Pogba and Greenwood came on, the entire complexion of the game changed. And I think Pogba was a difference maker. And the issue with Tottenham is that Tottenham just do not have a player that can individually make a difference like Pogba can. And I think even within Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, United should have won that game. So then it leads me to believe, why didn't Ole start with Pogba? Because if he started with Pogba, I think United win this game outright. 100%. I think if you start with Pogba, I think they win this game outright. So that's the thing there. And also, Rashford was in and out. Rashford was in and out, man. Rashford was in and out. Oh yeah, that's very funny. Where is Yasser Said? Because Said, first of all, swears by me that Rashford is the greatest player of all time. And Said said, and he swore that United would win every single game from now until the end of the season. That is what he said they win from now until the end of the season. So, Mr. Yasser Said, please show yourself. Please show yourself, man. But you see, I think if you look at the Premier League table, let's look at the Premier League table. Because ideally, it would have been better if they had won that game. But let's look at the table. So, and I think this is updated. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So they were 3 points behind. So if Chelsea can just get that W, 49, 50, 51, 6, 47, 48, 49, 50. That is key. If Chelsea can just get that W on Sunday, that's a 5-point swing. So Tottenham right now, well, Sheffield United and Wolves have a game in hand. So Tottenham are on 42 points. 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're still 4 points behind your United. So you see, if Sheffield United win their game, that's 45, 46, 47. I mean, guys, we can't put... So if Sheffield United win their game in hand over United, They go to 47 points and they're fifth. And remember, if this ban still stands, if this ban still stands, that means Sheffield United could get the seal because I'm saying that if the ban stands, that means fifth gets Champions League qualification. Fifth gets Champions League qualification. Guys, look, it's tight. See, Chelsea just need that W on Sunday. It would have been good if Tottenham had won the game because then that would have put Chelsea in a very strong position, because you don't want a situation where like Werner and all these guys come, like Neymar, Mbappe, Robertson, they come to Chelsea and we don't have Champions League football. That would be very, very awkward. That'd be very, very awkward indeed. But it's looking tight, man. It's looking tight. So Sheffield United are playing United. Oh, well. But yeah, no, but Chelsea need that W, man. Chelsea need that W. Rashford is a good guy, average player. No, you see, for me, look, I'm not going to fully judge Rashford just by that game. And I think that, for me, actually, Rashford is a supremely talented player. And I'll never, ever deny the guy's talent. It's just that I need to see more before I put him along the likes of Sancho, Mbappe, and the Us. You can't tell me Rashford is in the same category as those dudes. You simply can't. Like basically, if you're going to tell me who is United's best player in the past few months has probably been Bruno Fernandes. Like, I don't know how Solskjaer found that dude. Because every game I see of this dude, I'm like, this guy's a pretty damn good player. This guy's a damn tidy, nice player. Like, I still need to see a season of Bruno Fernandes because I think United fans might be a bit too overexcited with what he can do. But from what I have seen of Mr. Bruno, there's quality. So if we have, because once Bruno and Pogba were on that pitch, they reigns Chelsea. Okay, relax. It's still not yet Champions League quality, but it does look promising. It does look very promising, which is why I have no idea why he didn't start with Homeboy. Why didn't he start with that dude? But look, man. I mean, back to Tottenham, man. Spurs fans, what does Lamela do? I think the only thing that Lamela has done was score that Rabona. That's it. Apart from that Rabona, every time I look at Lamela, I just say to myself that what does he actually contribute to a team? Because he's very erratic how he plays. He just always moves all around. Basically, he moves like if he just sniffed glue. So I think he might be the first crack addicted football player because he plays like a crack addict. Because he just like he has zero composure. He has absolutely zero flipping composure. And I think for the role that he was playing, I don't understand the logic for how Mourinho thought that he could work well as a number 10. I don't understand that judgment. Just person, put your medals on the table, Souness. Look, I told you, Graham Souness is a moron. Now, he may be more. Ooh, close from Messi. Or did Sergio Rico save that? Oh, no, sorry, this is Valchik. Close from Messi. Free kick. Look, Barcelona are going to win. Let's see that. Wait. Damn! That was going in. That was going in. Look, sorry, Souness is a moron because I think even when he said that, Paul can be like, bro, I have like an under 17, it's under 21 World Cup, and I have a World Cup trophy, and I've got a Europa League as well. Souness has not won anything close to that. Nothing even close to that. So it's look, as I said again, like Souness, the guy's just useless. But let's be fair. Let's be real. This is not even one game. This was about 20 minutes from Pogba. And United fans, don't assume Pogba is going to be remaining at United. Do not assume that United is going to be remaining at United. Lamela was definitely the best player. What game did you watch? Yeah, now he may have hustled. So if you see that, who was the best hustler? Lamela was definitely the best hustler. He was the best fighter in terms of quality. Tottenham's best player. I mean, I think Aurier was pretty good. I think Aurier was actually pretty good. I remember Aurier can always be a bit dodgy, but I think Aurier was pretty good. Obviously, Bergwijn got the goal. But for me, Lamela just he broke things down too much. Like there was one opportunity where Lamela had the chance, and it was just a simple through ball. It was a simple through ball, and Son was making the pass. And I said that if Ericsson was there, he would have made that pass. So they're missing the whole dude, man. All right, so that's it. So guys, so sending questions, man. I'll take in some questions. Last 15 minutes while we watch the end of this Barca Sevilla game. Okay, so while you're sending in questions, guys, Zad, can you please put some respect on Zad's name? Can we please put some Can we please put some respect on Zad's name? I told you, 2 games, 2 assists. Can we now finally? Oh my God, Sevilla, man, these guys are bricks. Man, Sevilla, these guys are trash. You had a 3-on-2. These guys had a 3-on-2 and you couldn't pull the ball across. You guys are trash. Can we please put some respect on Benzad? First thing is this. I think we all that slander must stop. 2 games, 2 assists, leave him alone. 2 games, 2 assists, leave him alone. 2 games, 2 assists, leave him alone. Asensio. That is a huge, huge plus for Real Madrid. Asensio coming back is huge. Now, keep it clear here. They're not winning the league. Let's just keep it here. Barcelona are winning La Liga right now because Real Madrid are allergic to winning La Liga. Look at this fool, Griezmann. Did I miss the super chat? Where's the super chat? Where's the super chat? From Just Bested. How good is Kane really? He's such a fridge. You see, look, Harry Kane is England's hero. Basically, like Harry Kane is like England's 2020 Wayne Rooney. So I think for English people, they are behind this idea that Harry Kane is a supreme player. And I try to help English people that your star player is Jadon Sancho. Sancho is one of the best young players in the world. So England should, just that I get it, like Sancho does not represent the kind of England that English people want, but it's cool. But I said, England, if you built your team around Jadon Sancho, it would actually help you a lot better. Harry Kane is a very good finisher. I don't trust Harry Kane in a big game. And I don't know how many big games Harry Kane has come in clutch. And it's just that, see, it's problematic because when a guy scores so many goals and he is such a huge image for a club, it is very hard for that club to be like, okay, let's bring him off. And that's what happened to Pochettino. That, for me, it wasn't even a big call. But when he now are a slave to, it's Harry Kane, Tottenham's player, England's player, the face of England, everybody that is watching, you see, you fall victim to that. But for me, if I was in that position, it's like, Harry, I don't give a damn how you're viewed in England. You're not starting this Champions League final. It's Lucas Moura starting because Homer just got a hat trick for him because we're trying to win a game. We're not trying to lose a game, and which is why I see whenever people say, look, Harry Kane is world class, I'm like, you're world class because you start part in the Premier League. You're world class, but you've never led your team to any major trophies. I don't know how that works. I really don't know how that works. So Harry Kane, he's not a brick, but he can play like a brick. And in certain teams, in certain situations, Harry Kane can be problematic because homeboy can't run. The dude can't run. It's like, compare Harry Kane to someone like a Benzema. Just look at how cool it is, because Benzema gives you goals, Benzema gives you assists, Benzema gives you dribbling, but like the amount of work that Benzema does is incredible. And I think that for the modern striker, you need to do much more than just tap-ins. You need to do much more than just tap-ins, man. Thoughts on Roy Keane's comments on De Gea? Wait, what did he say about De Gea and Maguire? I didn't see it. If someone can tell me, David De Gea. What was I going to say? No, no, no. Lloris made a ridiculous save. That is the save of the season. And that's the weird thing about Lloris. Because Lloris can produce some outstanding saves, and then he can do what he did in the Euro 2016 final and the World Cup final. So that's my thing is that, but for me, I still think that Loris is still an essential. You see, Loris, I think, is like he's a stalwart, classy brick. So if you're a classy brick, that means you can be useful and you can still do some good things. But being a classy brick, that you're still essentially a brick, and I still believe that Loris essentially is a brick. Um, did Kane even play? Apparently so. Apparently so. Apparently so. I didn't see much of him, man. But apparently so now. Um, Slow down with the answer. So, okay, you tell me, Mr. Sit back down. Who is a better player, Sancho or Harry Kane? If you say Harry Kane, you are a moron. Simple as that. If you're going to open your mouth and tell me that Harry Kane is a better player right now in 2020 than Jadon Sancho, you're a moron. You're completely a moron, man. You say our current star player is Sterling, then you will lose. Then you will lose. If England put their hopes on either Sterling or Harry Kane, they will lose. Now, it doesn't mean that they're not important. They play their roles, but it is very important to build your team around someone and really tell someone that, you are our priority. We believe in you. We want you to hold on to the reins of this. And Sancho is just one of the most exciting players in the world right now. The most exciting players in the world right now, and he brings so much to the team. And he understands the thing that he understands. Sterling, see, for me, Sterling and Kane are role players. You can't have Raheem Sterling as your star player. Like the star player for Man City is De Bruyne. They don't rely on Raheem Sterling. Sterling just has a role that he plays in the team. The star player for Tottenham is Son. Son rises in the East is the star player for Tottenham. Harry Kane just plays a role. He just plays a role as a finisher. So you have two kinds of players. You have your role players and you have your individuals. You have your superstars. Your superstars are those guys who you rely on and you look to try and come in clutch. And your role players are just there to specifically play a role. You don't want anything more from them. They're just there to play a specific role. Kane and all man, Sevilla are trash, man. Sevilla, these guys are full on trash. The future of soccer. Lloris is the best shot stopper in the league. Daya has been trash now. I think I would still say Edison is better in terms of shot stopping, reflex, and save. I might put Edison ahead of him. Lloris is a pretty good shot stopper. He's a pretty good shot stopper, but I don't know whether I would actually really have to put him at that level though. I don't know whether I'll put him at that level though. I mean, but he has broken. So wait, you're telling me that Harry Kane? Wait, guys, is this a consensus? Is the consensus that Harry Kane is a better player than Jadon Sancho? Is that a consensus? Because if that's a consensus, that's wild. That is extremely wild. I mean, Harry Kane. Thoughts on Chelsea wanting to sell Kante? Madness. Yes, Chelsea. Ziyech Ziyech is here. Havertz could be coming through. Chelsea still need Kante. You don't sell Kante. Kante is one of those players where once you have him, you keep him. Okay? Once you have him, you keep him. You don't sell an N'Golo Kante. Okay? That guy is a priceless player. Steph, what was your donation? Send it to me and then I'll answer it, Mr. Steph. Tell me what it was, and then I'll answer your question, man. Let's see what I was gonna say, man. Um, Thoughts on Benzema's second goal? No, look, I think what Benzema is doing is reminding guys how much of a quality player that he is. As in, because remember, Benzema played a role. With during the three-peat, he played a role. So the beauty of what Benzema is doing is he's saying to guys that I can be I can be the side piece for Cristiano, and I can be a very good side piece. But I can also now be a striker. I can be a provider. I can be a false nine. You know, because you see the difference between like a Benzema. Because people will say, okay, Benzema and Firmino. The difference between a Benzema and Firmino is a very good false nine, but he doesn't come clutch with scoring goals, and he's not a great goal scorer. Benzema is just as good, if not maybe a better false nine than Firmino, and he's a better goal scorer, and that is rare. That is truly rare. So what Benzema does is damn good. So and it's just that I just wish that he could be a bit more selfish and a bit much more of a striker. But I suppose in the kind of way that Real Madrid are playing, maybe he does need to play a lot more restricted, man. Because I've always seen my thing with Benzema is that I was just angry that he was a side piece during that whole three-peat. That was my issue with it. But I get it. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a great ball. Oh, see, Sevilla, this guys are trash, man. No, my thing with Benzema is that he was too much of a side piece, and I said, wait a minute, this guy that I saw play for Leon, this guy needs to take charge of the issue. But Benzema will turn around and say to me that I did what I did for my team to win. This was never about me. It was all about my team winning. It was all about my team winning. Or Barca on the counter. It's all about it was all about my team winning, man. So um okay, sorry. Why didn't he sub Dyer off? If you can see that he's tired with Toby instead of bringing on Fernandez. So we can say, why didn't he sub Dyer off? You can see that he's tired with. Yeah, no. For me, first of all, I don't even know why he started with Dyer in defense. Because I think that Dyer is better in midfield than he is in defense. And I just think that, I don't know whether him and Alderweireld may have had a falling out or something, but I think if Alderweireld is fit and he's fit enough to be on the bench, I think it is crazy, especially in a game so important like a game against United, that you would have flipping Alderweireld on the bench and you'd have Dyer starting in central defense ahead of it. Because again, I don't think if that situation was with Alderweireld, where Alderweireld was one-on-one with Pogba, I think Alderweireld would have been smart enough and experienced enough to have handled that situation far better than Dyer, because I don't think Dyer is very used to or very good at handling those situations where it's one-on-one. You need to be smart and know that, okay, if I have to make a tackle, how can I get the ball away, or how can I use my body to try and restrict the kind of damage that Pogba could do there? So I didn't really get that from Mourinho, man. And no, it's just rather than even subbing him off, rather than him being tired, why did he even start him? Why did he even start him? That was my issue. Why did he even start him, man? There was a time when Benzema was a brick. 100%. There was a time when Benzema was a brick. And I'm not going to deny that. Okay, I am not going to deny that. There is a time when Benzema played like a flipping brick. He played like a truck. So, and I'm not going to exempt anyone. So I can't remember what the year it was, but whenever I put a guy in the brick academy, it's never personal. It's never personal. There was a time when he was a brick. But just be clear, guys. Barcelona are winning La Liga. They are 100%. But what I always say to Barca fans is that I don't give a damn about La Liga. No one cares about La Liga. Handle your business against Napoli and figure out how to win the flipping CL. Speaking of which, Griezmann was on the bench. So you guys still protecting Griezmann. Griezmann was benched for a dude called Braithwaite. But I see guys say, "Oh, he's a World Cup winner. How can you disrespect a World Cup winner?" So a so-called World Cup winner was benched because he was fully fit. He was fully fit. A World Cup winner was benched for a dude called Braithwaite. Braithwaite. Benzema is very, very, very underrated. For me, look, I think you have to understand this right now. When Cristiano was there, Benzema wasn't underrated. I felt that he was rated how he was. Whereas, okay, he's a guy there that's just there to really help support and facilitate attacks and so forth. I think what you're seeing now from Benzema is the player that we saw from Lyon. Is that kind of complete striker who would really be invaluable for France, because imagine how, oh my God, Sevilla are trash. Sevilla are trash. I don't know whether these guys are getting paid to miss, but these dudes are trash. No, but Benzema, Benzema right now, I think he's underrated because again, I don't know how many guys watch La Liga and so forth, but when you look at and even last season when Real Madrid were horrible, look at the amount of goals that he scored. But when you watch Benzema, just watch his overall play and how much he contributes to the team. It's crazy. It's crazy because the key thing is because Benzema is very similar to Lewandowski. It's very similar to Lewandowski is that his overall play. And that is why I say that, we can even bring up the Benzema Lewandowski situation again, looking at both of them and then say to yourself, who really is the better player out of the both of them, But look, man, you see, going back to the whole top four picture, if Tottenham had won this game, they would have been looking really good. They'd have been looking really good, and then it would have made the top four picture exciting. Now they're not fully out of it, but I think when we looked at their fixtures look nasty. Their fixtures look nasty, and United's fixtures look really good. So if United can keep Fernandes, Pogba, and all these dudes good, I think that it puts Chelsea under a lot of pressure. Oh my God. It puts Chelsea under crazy amounts of pressure. But it's hard to say because see, for Chelsea, I just Chelsea can just break it up against teams that they shouldn't break it up against, even against Aston Villa. Even against Aston Villa, I can't even give you like a full 100% guarantee that they win. That's my thing. Leno. If not for Leno, Arsenal would have been realized. They would have been realized. If not for Leno, Arsenal would have been realized 100%, man. Do you rate Lo Celso? No. I mean, when you mean by rates, what do you mean by rates? He's decent. He's not great. Put it that way. Like he is a useful player to have in your team. Useful, but he has to be part of quality. If Lo Celso is one of your best players, then something is wrong with your team. And my fear is that Lo Celso, I think, might be one of the best players at Tottenham right now, which isn't what you want. Because Lo Celso is there to help. Is there to help to assist what you already have, But if he's one of your main guys, so it's tricky, man. Top four will remain as it is. Well, I hope so. But you can never know with these things, man. See, for me, Leicester City, I think will remain third, but Chelsea have to be very wary about our position because Chelsea have already had a very sketchy season. And again, I think that's why. So Sunday, I will be very interested to see what do Chelsea look like. What are they looking like right now in coming back from the break? Are they playing good? Are they playing sexy? What is the chemistry like? Because that's what's going to say things right now. But I still don't know whether they'll get fourth. I still don't know whether they'll get like it's not a dead set because United have a great run. So if Chelsea make any slip ups, United can easily get fourth because of United's fixtures. United's fixtures and Bruno Fernandes looks good. Wow. So corner man, last chance saloon for let's just watch this corner. Last chance saloon for Barcelona. Last chance saloon for Barcelona, man. You might as well bring up Ter Stegen. So let's just see this corner. Here there is. There is. Now, if Stegen scores, ooh, can he get it in? Oh yeah, Stegen is still there. Put it in. Wait, what happened? Oh, well, 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 well. They have dropped points. They have dropped points. So wait, is this the right? Am I bugging? Wait, is this the right um table? Yeah, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. Because what? So wait. So before this game, how many points were they behind? Or was it 4 points or 5 points or 4 points behind? How many points were they behind? So this might be the right table in I suppose. They'll still win though. Oh guys, relax with me. Wait, do do people just spend their time just trying to just hate on this dude? So you fanboys need to relax. It's like you fanboys just need to relax. Um also Barcelona are on fifth, are on 6 6 6 6 to 5. Okay. So this is so this isn't updated. Sorry, yeah. 6 3 6 4 6 5. Yeah, I think you're right. They're on 65. Wait, why isn't this updated though? Because normally Google updates. That's weird. Okay. I don't know why, because normally Google always have it like I've refreshed it. I've refreshed it. Because normally Google has a there we go. Now we have it. Now we have it. There we go. There we go. So boom. 65. So basically if Real Madrid beats whoever they beat on Sunday like by 4 goals, then they go top because they have a GD of 35. That's 36, 37, 30. Which will if they win by 4 clear goals, or if they win 4-0 or by 4 clear goals, then they go top outright. But still, if they can just get a W, man, things now get really interesting. Things now get really interesting. So I don't have Athletic Bilbao, Celta Vigo away. Ooh. But that's at home. Atletico Madrid. Then Villarreal away. Espanyol, Valladolid. Okay, it's basically break. It's basically if they can come through these three, then they're cool. So for Real Madrid, You see, I'm not sure whether they win that. So it's Sociedad away. Sociedad away, then they've got Mallorca home, then Espanyol away, then Getafe, Bilbao away, and then Alaves, Granada, Villarreal, Leganes. But you see, this is a key. You see, this is a key one. That's the key one there. Especially the thing there are two tough games is that and Bilbao. That's and Bilbao. But Sociedad, man, that's a tough one, man. That's a toughie. That's a tough one. That is a tough one, man. That's a tough one, man. Oh gosh, what's his dad going Nana done? Oh man, Martin, man, leave your boy Messi alone, man. Leave your boy Messi alone. So I'm sorry. Messi fanboys were clowning Juve a few days ago. Now they're quite not keeping the same energy. Typical. No, look, I'm not going to say that Messi had a disaster class there, but they should have beaten Sevilla. They should have beaten Sevilla because Sevilla were not interested in scoring. Sevilla were completely not interested in scoring. So I don't really know what the hell that they were thinking about there. They were not interested in scoring at all. But Sevilla third. 50, 51, 52. So if Atletico win their game in hand, they go. Yeah. If Atletico win the game in hand, they go third. They go third. 50, 51, 52. They go third. So and yeah, look, shout out to your boy Loptigi, man. He's putting Sevilla in third. See, that's going to be a tough game. Sociedad. That's going to be a tough game. That's going to be a real tough game. Yeah, man. It might go to the wire. I'm still saying Barcelona are going to win. I'm still saying Barcelona are going to win. But look, it's like, see, this just leave Messi alone, man. Okay, just leave Messi alone. And I've always said the thing with Messi is that I don't care how many La Liga titles you win. Give me a CL. Give me a CL without Neymar. Give me a CL without Xavi, Iniesta, and those dudes, man. Give me a CL. So respect for the hand drop after World Cup. PS La Liga is. Oh. So what was the score at Camp Nou? What was the score at Camp Nou? Can anyone? What was the score at Camp Nou? Because I know obviously Vinicius Junior said what's up at the Bernabeu. What was the score at Camp Nou? If someone can tell me. What was the score at Camp Nou? Man, this thing's there. Can anyone say what was the score at Camp Nou between Barcelona and Real Madrid? Ah, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so basically, if let's say it had been 1-1 when they both played, then it would then go to goal difference. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. But Real have to say what's up on Sunday. Real have to say what's up on Sunday. I remember the game now. Yep, I remember because I was watching it in my living room. I remember the game. I remember the game. I remember the game now. See, if Real Madrid win on Sunday, which see for me, I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a draw, or them even taking it like away to Sociedad is tricky. It is tricky. Man, but you see, that's it. All we want is just give me a title race. That's what I want. All I want as a football fan is a title race. Shout out to the Lazio. Shout out to Lazio. I think Lazio play I think they play on Tuesday or Wednesday because Juve play on Monday against Bologna. That could be exciting. Just give me a time. That's what I want. I just as a football match, as a football fan match, all I want is an exciting title race. It's an exciting title race. So see, that's not this is the key thing now. The pressure is on Real Madrid right now. Can they get the W on Sunday? It's huge. Now it's huge because Real Madrid should have been. They should have won. They should have been 5, 6 points clear. Basically, when they beat Barcelona at the Bernabeu, they should have been off. And I don't even know what happened. Well, let's even look and see what happened. Because let's say it, because that should have been the turning point. That should have been the turning point. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why is this thing not clicking on Real Madrid? Oh, you bitch. Oh, you asshole. Wait, why is this thing not clicking on Real Madrid? Man, you prick. Yes, matches, you asshole. Sorry for my profanity, guys. I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. Please, don't judge me by my profanity. So I wanted to see. So when did they play Barcelona? Okay, so I remember. So 0-0, yeah. So it was 2-0, yeah. Mariano, that's trash to play. So how do you work so hard to beat Barcelona, your rivals? You go over them, and in the very next game, you lose to Real Betis, who just sold Lo Celso. How? How do you do that? And that was the last game before. What? Really was it? So this was the last game before the break. Man, Madrid, man, this guy's that what a mess up, man. What a mess up. Because they win that, they're ahead. They win that, they're ahead. What a they just screw up, man. These guys just screw up. HH, what are your thoughts on Verratti's transfer to Chelsea? They have confirmed the excuse me? Excuse me? Let's see. Let's see how this is fake news. So I don't see anything about Verratti and to Chelsea though. That is fake news. So guys, why would you post fake news here, man? Like, why would you send me something about fake news, man? You know, some guys in this thing. Martin, relax, man. Relax. We need Dembus to win the league. Wait, do you mean who? Oh, now you win. Now you need the Us. So now Barca need the Us. No. The Us is trash. I don't want the Us to come on onto that pitch. After all the insults you've sent the Us, I don't want the Us to come anywhere near that pitch. No, do it. You've got the side chick. You've got the side chick. You've got the side chick, Braithwaite, and Puig. I believe in Puig. I believe in Puig. Okay. I believe in Puig. Okay, I think Puig is that dude. AJ Sote that Ain's been in great form after the break. Well, we'll see. We'll see, because the thing about it though is Real Madrid are under a lot of pressure right now because a win puts them top. A win puts them top. So Sociedad are still very good at home. Sociedad are still very good at home. So that game can go either way because Real Madrid are obsessed with breaking it, man. I'll be real with you. So what have Sociedad been doing? So Sociedad. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. So they lost 2-0 to Alaves, who had 10 men, and they drew 1-1 with Osasuna. Oh, damn. Wow. But remember, you play up to your opposition. And I think that they will raise their game against Real Madrid, man. But look, man, look. Say if Zad delivers La Liga, look, Zad is here for the CL. But if Zad can contribute to a La Liga title, I think we just need to have a discussion. But be very clear here. I am on record. I still say Barcelona will win because Real Madrid are allergic to winning La Liga. I just don't think Real Madrid enjoy winning the league. That is my belief. You may not see this revealed, but I do think that guys like Sergio Ramos and Marcelo will be like, guys, like, who cares about this damn La Liga? Let's win the Champions League. So Real Madrid are going to go all out for the game against Man City. And if I am praying, I am praying, I am hoping, please listen to me. I want a full strength Real Madrid against a full strength Man City. Full strength Real against a full strength Man City. And guys, Leroy Sané is out of there. Leroy Sané has left the building. Leroy Sané has left the building. Thoughts on Davis Sané left flank? Oh, I was just speaking about that. Very exciting. Very exciting. Because I've been a huge fan of Leroy Sané. I think that he deserves to play more for Pep and Man City. And I think Sané with Davis, it's exciting. I don't know whether it's going to work. I don't know whether it's a data to work, but I am very excited to see how that combo will work. And it's such bad news for the rest of Bundesliga. Bayern Munich have already won the league again. Then they're going to get even stronger by having Leroy Sané. And I wouldn't be surprised if Bayern will say, you know what? Why do we rest with Leroy Sané? We might as well just get Erling Haaland. We might as well just get Erling Haaland. You know what? Let's just turn up. We're going to get Sancho. We're going to get Sancho. So, but again, Bayern Munich, I don't care how many Bundesliga titles you win. It's too easy. You know how I roll. I am about a degree of difficulty. That's how I roll. PSG, I don't care how many Uber Eats you win. I don't care how many Uber Eats you win. Okay? Deliver me the CL. I judge you on the guys. August. Hopefully we pop off. Basically, you know what? I'm calling it. I may rename August Real. So August is going to temporarily be given a new name. I'm going to now name August Real. Because things get very real come August. Because guys, it's pop-off. It's pop-off time. Pop-off time. One game and that's it. One game and that's it. There's no margin of error. One game and we pop off. One game and we pop right off. We pop right off. No messing. No messing at all. I told you, man. But see, August is when we see who is real. Because I've now come to the realization, you know what? I love those two legs. But guys, I'm not messing around. Bayern Munich, I don't give a damn about your Bundesliga. Enjoy. Cool. Wow. Great. Juve, I don't give a damn. Deliver me that seal. Oh, sorry. Deliver me that seal. Deliver me that seal. Deliver me that seal. If I don't see a seal, get out of my face. Leave. Look, you can see the door right there. If I don't see a seal, get the heck out of my office. Get your grubby, stinking face out of my office if I don't see a seal. Okay? Don't parade your Bundesliga title. Don't parade your Serie A title. Don't parade your La Liga title. No. Like Messi. I don't care how many La Liga titles you win. It doesn't mean anything. It means zilch. Zilch. Now, if Zad wins the La Liga title, I mean, if Zad can, I'm saying, right? Yeah, walking on sunshine, walking on sunshine, walking on sunshine. Send questions, man. Send questions, you bricks. You bricks. Send those questions, you bricks. Feb 25. Feb 25. Was Feb 25 the Man City Tottenham game? I think it was. I think that was my I think that was like my 90 minutes. Do you know? I think I look back. I think I did a 90 minutes post match analysis. Or was it 40 minutes? Basically, I think because I was looking at it and said, wait a minute, because I made like a full on documentary, which when City lost to Tottenham, I think it might have been like a 90 minutes documentary that I did. See, I did a thesis. Basically, I did like a university dissertation. It was a dissertation. I did a dissertation post match, but I don't know how long was it. Oh, Feb 28th. Feb 28th. Feb 28th. Hey man, more relax. More relax. Don't why are you bringing that thing in them? Relax, more relax. No, but no. All I'm saying is this, that guys, I'm happy with all of your league titles that you win, but it's time to get serious. In August, no more hashtag no more games. That's okay. That's a hashtag. That's a hashtag. I think you can get it. Hashtag no more games. You know, I'm gonna hashtag no more games. Hashtag Ogreal, not August Ogreal. That's the new name for the month. So guys, remember hashtag no more games. Hashtag Ogreal, and we have a long time to build. We have a long time to build, guys. We're gonna build up. We're gonna build up. Okay. Hashtag Ogreal. What if Juventus win 0 trophies this season? He's sacked. Of course, he's sacked. And I think someone mentioned that, oh, probably best to get Pochettino, and that will probably be right. But if Juve, yeah, what I'm saying, if they're trophyless, of course he gets sacked. If Juve win the Serie A, which I think they will, if they win the Serie A, but they get knocked out by Lyon, what do Agnelli and Nedved do? So they win Serie A. Okay, it's a trophy. It's a trophy. But they get knocked out by Lyon. Because remember, Lyon have Memphis, Tennessee. Okay. Lyon have Memphis, Tennessee. Lyon have Memphis, Tennessee. Yes, Jao Felix is back. You know, Jao Felix, he's back. I think he scored like 2 goals or something. You homie, don't you get tired? Hashtag merchant. Gatlock. Sleep is not in my repertoire. I don't believe in sleep. Okay. I told you guys, when Ogreal, hashtag no games. Hashtag no games. Hashtag Ogreal. When Ogreal comes, guys, we change. Guys, I'm going to change. Like this is basically, I might have plastic surgery. So when you see me, you may not even recognize me. I mean, I'm going to have plastic surgery come August. So because that month is going to be so hype. That month could potentially change the world. I might have plastic surgery just for that month and look differently. So I'm going to call my best trusted plastic surgeon and say, guys, give me that. Make me look next level. Make me look next level. So, but look, I mean, look, does Sarri deserve all the hate that he gets? That's what I'm asking. Does he deserve all the hate that he gets? Because is it Sarri's fault or are the players just trash? And he did by all those players. Yes, I know that. Oh, you have to adapt and everything. That's all cool. Not every manager can adapt. A lot of coaches like Pep Guardiola are afforded the luxury of when they come in, they pretty much can have and buy 4 or 5 of their signings, because Juventus don't have the kind of spending power that Man City have. Juventus did already have the well-run institution of Bayern Munich, and even with Bayern Munich, they didn't win a CL. And let's keep it real, the season hasn't ended yet. If Immobile, if Immobile and a dude called Milinkovic Savic end up winning the Serie, I will personally sack Sarri myself. Personally. Forget about those. If a dude called Immobile, if a dude called the Immobile leads them to them, then I mean, I don't even know what to say, bro. Yes, I watched the Barca Sevilla game, and my assessments are Sevilla are clowns. Sevilla are clowns. The amounts of breakaways they had, the amount of amazing opportunities they had, and they flopped their lines. Luke De Jong is a Class B break. And I think it's time for me to induct him, because every time I watch Sevilla, and I always really liked Sevilla because it's just something about their kids that I always like. But look, De Jong is a brick. And I think for Barcelona, was Ansu Fati injured? Because they definitely needed a bit of a spark in attack. Cannibal didn't look great. He looked a bit sluggish. Braithwaite, he did his thing. And I think for Messi, again, basically, I think Barcelona really found that game really hard. And I think Sevilla made it very difficult for them. And I think Barca were not really finding that kind of opening. And you see, and again, look, I don't want to say this and everything, Sevilla ends like Leganes. Sevilla ends Mallorca. A week ago, Messi beat up on a bunch of tapas bar dudes, and they called him the GOAT. Against a proper team, Messi couldn't really pop off. He did his thing, had a few good. There was one free kick he had in the first half that was going in. Shout outs to that. I think it was a midfield. Shout outs to the Sevilla player who basically headed it over, because I don't think Rico would have saved that. But the thing is, this team needs help. this team needs help, and things are so bad. In such a crucial game, Griezmann was benched. Just think about that. This is your top main signing. You are neck and neck against Real Madrid. This is one of your toughest. This is probably their hardest game in the running. Well, this is one of the hardest games in the running, because now they now have to play Atletico Madrid. And your main signing is on the bench. This team needs help. This team needs serious help. Like, they have gotten through by virtue of just equality. It is almost similar to the thing with Juventus, where both teams need a revamp, but their opposition is so trash in the league compared to them. Just by them not showing up, their individuals will just take care of business. Things are still tough for you, but the individuals will just be able to say what's up. Individuals will just be able to say what's up, man. Yeah. But I still thought that Barcelona would find a way to win, because Sevilla were not interested in winning the game. Like, these guys, they had like a 3-on-2. I was like, it's a 3-on-2. Pass the ball across and just put the ball in the net. So, man, some of these La Liga teams, man. Some of these La Liga teams, man. Yeah. Oh, Kunde. Superb. That was superb. That's absolutely amazingly superb. But just circling back again, just at the beginning of this whole stream. Look, man, Pogba and Bruno, let's see how that works. Let's see how that works. And I think for Oli, I think that it would be wise. You see, this is the issue. This is the issue that he has. Martial, I think, works best as an inside forward, not as a striker. Especially against defensive teams, he wants Martial out wide. You want to give him space, and he wants him to play facing the opposition. But the issue is that he's right-footed. You could have put him left. but Rashford is left as well. So that is the issue. I think for United, moving forward against defensive teams, you're going to play Igalo. Against defensive teams, you need targets, man. You need guys who are used to and can play with their back to a goal. And I think by doing that, that helps a Bruno Fernandes, that helps a Pogba, because what that does is Igalo can hold the ball up, hold the ball up, create space for Bruno Fernandes to fire a shot. Because Bruno Fernandes is very, very good at playing in that hole. And I think by Bruno Fernandes just occupying that hole, it allows Pogba to be, all right, you know what? Let me take care of this bit along here. Let me just take care of this bit along here, and then we can now shimmy, and also do our thing. So, but I do think that Ole has something to figure out and a decision to make with regards to how do I fit in Martial? Because you don't want to put Martial out wide on the right, because then he'll now be playing as a winger, but he needs to play as an inside forward and so to come in on his right foot. So that's something that they need to work out. And for Tottenham, it still seems very unbalanced to me. I still think that there needs to be somewhat of a structure there, and I see what Mourinho is trying to do. Mourinho is trying to just make them clinical and decisive. When you have the ball, boom, boom, bam, finish. Boom, 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 bam, finish. But I think that Mourinho has to think about what setup works best and creating a better understanding amongst those attacking players. Because as of right now, Lamella's thinking about one thing. He's dwelling on the ball too long. Son is one way. Kane is one way. So it just seems very unbalanced, really. And I think a big decision has to be made with regards. So it's almost Kane is like a crutch, because he's a top scorer. He scores many goals, but there are many games which Kane just doesn't work. He slows the game down. You remove Kane away from it, you play Moura. Tottenham are now a lot quicker, a lot faster, and a lot more dangerous. What do defenders hate the most? Speed. Ask any central defender. The thing they fear the most is a guy making those runs in behind them. And then they're now forced to make it a tough decision, which may lead to causing a penalty. What do defenders prefer? Still hard, but what do defenders prefer? A slower attacker. Now, let me deal with you muscle to muscle, and can we get another guy to a defender would rather deal with strength than speed. So with Harry Kane, you're dealing with strength, which let's just roll. But you don't have to do it with him with speed, man. Who do you think Chelsea should sign next, HH? What position do you think they need to bolster? For sure, left back. 100% a left back. 1000%. A left back who can defend, can get up, and can cross. And is of better, higher, consistent quality. I think Chelsea can do better than Chilwell. But if Chilwell is there, cool. Because I think Chilwell is an upgrade on Emerson. And Chilwell can defend a lot better than Alonso. Now, Alonso is a better attacker in terms of just goal scoring. Be clear here. I think that Chilwell is better at walking the flank than Alonso is. Alonso is just a better footballer and is a better attacker, and therefore can get better goals. It's weird that when you think to that, where would you play Alonso? I think Alonso works best if you have through at the back, I believe, where you're not so reliant on his defending. But when you're playing like for the back and he has to be a defender, that's where issues arise. For Alonso, but for 100%, I would argue Kepa was doing better towards the end before we went on the break. Chelsea do need a keeper, man. Wait, where is Sergio Rico? Because isn't he in one kind of Premier League team? Sergio Rico would be a guy just a good quality keeper. A good quality keeper. But I think the first thing that Chelsea should do, left back. 100%. Because they got Reece James there, it's cool. Left back, then let's eat. Yeah. Left back and let's eat, man. Let's eat, man. Danny Jones, what up, man? What up? What up? What up? What up, people? What up, people? What up, people? Um, let's see. What else are you guys saying, man? So we'll wrap up 12 away before the Liverpool. Look, hopefully, that is the idea. But nothing is ever set in stone. Nothing is ever set in stone. So what do we have here? So Villa. I mean, this is a tough game. This is a tough game. Thursday. That's a tough game. Then Leicester away. That's another. So these are two really tough games. West Ham, that'll be tricky. Like Chelsea don't have easy games. Chelsea do not have easy games. I don't know what guys are smoking. Chelsea simply don't have easy games, man. They don't have easy games. 18th of July. They don't have easy games. These two are going to be crucial. Because see, the thing though is that Chelsea have more to play for against City than City to do, but that doesn't really mean anything because even if City don't have much to play for because they're already guaranteed second or third, and also as well, they're like, well, no matter what we do, we are banned from Europe anyway. So for City, this is just training. For City, it's training for August when they face Real Madrid. But this is going to be a tough game, especially away. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a real fight, man. Yeah, I think Liverpool just need 2 wins. See, if Arsenal had won, then all they need to do is win against Everton. But yeah, all Liverpool needs to do is 2 more wins. 2 more wins, and they are officially the champions of the Premier League, man. Oh, sorry. I keep making that mistake. It's the FA Cup. Sorry. So why can't this guy just say, okay, FA Cup? Sorry, man. Damn it. So cool. Thank you for reminding me. I keep forgetting. Okay. So it's Man City. That's going to be tough. Then West Ham away. Watford at home. Yeah, Sheffield United. Now I see this game. This could be a crucial game. If Wolves keep up the momentum, this could be a very key game, especially if United and Sheffield United are breathing down their necks. I think that could be a big game. From Daniel Hudor, would Lautaro Martinez improve Barcelona? I'm doubtful. I don't know how Lautaro Martinez works for Barcelona. You know, it's almost similar to Green. Lautaro Martinez is a very specific kind of player, and he is a sport striker. That's how he plays. And looking at Barcelona's setup and how they play, I don't know how Lautaro Martinez works for the team. It just does. It's not a right fit. And I remember saying this as well when Barcelona went for Coutinho. I was about to say that I don't see how this works. You know, I'm trying to think. I think I don't see how this works. So it's like he's a good player, but all because you're a good player doesn't mean that you will automatically improve the team. What improves the team is a good player that fits the system. A good player just by himself just doesn't improve the team. Like what Barcelona need is someone who can work well with Messi in the attack. That is what they need. You see, Cannibal is on he's on his way down. He's on his way down. Like the key thing there is he needs to replace the Cannibal. That's another thing that Barcelona are not really thinking about. They need to replace the Cannibal because I don't think Barcelona fans realize that. I think the Cannibal is done. Like he has passed his peak. Like how old is this dude even? I was about to type Cannibal Suarez. He's 33. Jaws is 33. Okay. Jaws is 30. So just think about this. Barcelona's main striker is 33 years old. Their main striker that they're relying on for goals and they're looking to lead them to a CL is 33 years old. That's a problem. That's a problem. And Lautaro Martinez is not a striker. He's a support striker. And he's a guy who is very attacking. He's almost similar. He's almost similar to Coutinho. So again, this is why I ask myself, I don't know what the facts are. Is this a Barcelona transfer? Or is this a Messi transfer? Has Messi decided to say, all right, he's my dude, I know him, boom. Look, Oza, do Barcelona just Barca fans? I don't know whether there are any Barca fans in this live chats, man. I don't know whether there are any Barca, but Barca fans, do you like getting finessed? Like, if you like getting finessed, ignore what I'm saying. Okay, just ignore what I'm saying. You enjoy getting finessed and getting screwed, and ignore what I'm saying. But you guys that AC Milan could finesse you because it's gonna be like, oh, you want Lautaro? Sure, 70 mil. 75. He's great. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn. We're losing one of our best players. Okay, are you sure? Okay, cool. 80, 85? But yeah, 85. Yeah. But now you say to yourself, okay, you say, okay, blah, blah. Who do Barca need? They've been trying to get him. For a while. And I don't know if they'll succeed, but they can't get him. If Neymar returns, Barcelona are completely different. It changes everything. It changes everything. You know. But for Neymar, it's a step back if you go to Barcelona. I think stay with PSG, win them a Champions League, creates a legacy there. If you go back to Barcelona, okay, that's a step back. It's a step back, especially if it's going back there with Messi there, because Neymar, PSG, you're the king there. The team revolves around you. In Barcelona, it revolves around Messi. So, how do you go from Brazil, the team revolves around me, PSG, the team revolves around me, I go to Barcelona and I have to now take a side step to Messi? But remember, Neymar has a free role for Brazil. Neymar has a free role for PSG. You can't have two players that have a free role in a team. That can happen. That can happen, man. You see, that's with me. If Lautaro Martinez is smart, and if he has smart advice, stay at Inter Milan. Stay at Inter Milan. Don't leave. It is, and see, but for many players, and you know what, you can't say it because players like to be ambitious. Who doesn't want to play with Messi? Who doesn't want to play at Barcelona? But one of the hardest and most important things that players should do is know your level. Know your level. Griezmann is now thinking to himself that maybe I should stay at Atletico and kept trying to win a Champions League. Because do you know what would this wouldn't happen? But do you know what would burn Griezmann? What would just be the real burn for Griezmann if Atletico find a way of winning this Champions League. They just won't. It won't happen. But if Atletico find a way of winning this Champions League, that Griezmann, like, oh my god, because I don't know how Barcelona win another CL. Like, and especially in this format, would you put money on Barcelona beating a full strength PSG one-off game? Would you put money on Barcelona beating a full strength Juventus one-off game? Would you put money on Barcelona defeating Man City one-off game? Would you put money on Barcelona defeating Bayern Munich one-off game? I don't know. I don't know. Braithwaite, a geriatric cannibal, a side chick, Puig. There's only so much Messi can do. There's only so much Messi could, like. For me, I am convinced that Messi takes drugs. I think he's on drugs. I think he sniffs. He either sniffs or he does this. Because I'm like, bro, like, wait, why? When are you going to start declining? Like, well, bro, we're waiting. Starts declining. I mean, geez, you're like, when do you start being trash? Okay, when do you start being trash? So, but it's I just don't know who signs off on those transfers for Barca. But I'm saying all this. I still believe they win La Liga. I just don't trust Real Madrid. I don't trust them. You know, I don't trust these dudes, man. So actually, okay, let me ask the audience. Let me ask the audience this, man. Show of hands. Where would you rank Bruno Fernandes right now? Where would you rank Bruno Fernandes? So forget tier 1. Upper tier 2, tier 2, upper tier 3, or tier 3. Because I think it's good because we have guys who are beyond outside of the Premier League. So right now, where would you guys rank Bruno Fernandes? What tier would you give him? Upper tier 2, tier 2, upper tier 3, or tier 3? Where would you rank him? I've no idea why Fati was benched, bro. Jesus. Oh, no, that's harsh. It's still funny though, but that's harsh. Brickley, Flopinho, Brickweight. Oh man, that's tight, man. That's tight, man. That's tight. Brickley, Flopinho, Brickweight, Antoine Brick. No, do you know what's funny? Brick one, brick. Brick one, brick. It's like, how could you disrespect a World Cup winner like that? Brick one, brick man. So let's what you guys saying. Oh, so remember the question was, where would you rank Bruno Fernandes down? So I see tier 3, tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, tier 3. There's no mid tier 2. I don't know what you're saying. Tier 7, relax, chill. Lower tier 4, Jesus. There's no lower tier 2, it's just tier 2, guys. So Martin is the only guy who has said upper tier 2. Okay, yeah, you're smoking there. So if I'm going to say a consensus, it's looking like tier 3 or tier 2. Looking like tier 3 or tier 2. For me, I think we should say upper tier 3. He's at the cusp of tier two. He's at the cusp of tier two. But I would say that um upper tier three. I think upper tier three is the right one, man. think upper tier three is the right one. I look a Pogba fully on form is upper tier two. Fully on a fully fit, fully on form, fully functioning Pogba is upper tier two. But my thing is that does Pogba still want to remain at Man United? Question. Does Pogba still want to remain at Man United, man? Yeah, but no, look, I can't wait till August, man. Keep it real, guys. Like the vid, guys. If you're here, like that vid, man. Like that vid. All those guys in here, 160 dudes. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. All right, don't be stingy. Let's get those likes up, guys. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. Take a few minutes. Take only a few minutes and hit that like button, man. Hit the like button, guys. Remember, the blog is on the Patreon page. Description box below, become a patron. All right. Shout out to the 18 patrons right now doing their thing. Blogs, specific videos, few different things are on the Patreon. Support your boy. Support your boy A. Support the kid. Support Kid H. Become a patron. Become a patron. Become a patron. Okay. Support that kid. Become a patron, bro. But hit that like button. I'm amigos, man. Pogba is tier one. No, not right now. Sorry, man. Not right now. I don't think you can call him tier one right now. I don't think you can call him tier one right now. I mean, he has the potential to be tier one, but guys, tier one is not something that you just throw around willy nilly, man. Okay, to be a tier one dude, you have to really, you have to be really that dude, man. You have to really be that dude, man. But he has the potential to, like Pogba has the potential to be the best player in the world. But he has all the tools to be the best player in the world. Like I said again, he is one of the most. He's probably right now, probably close to one of the most complete players in the world. You know, he's probably right now close to being one of the most complete players in the world, man. One of the most complete players in the world, man. Actually, no, that's also. But the thing though is that he's not. See, I still believe that he wants to leave. And United fans, you won't like to hear this, but I still believe that he wants to leave Man United. That's my belief, man. I still believe that he wants to leave Man United because he's too good for United. United fans, you won't say this. Mo, relax. Mo, Mr. Wada, Mr. Mo Wada, relax, chill. I'm not disrespecting United, but let's keep it real. Fred Flintstone plays for United. Scott McTominay plays for United. Okay? A guy called Daniel James plays for United. Pogba is a World Cup winner. He's highly regarded. If Real Madrid, Juventus come calling, he's making the move. Okay? He's making the move. If they come calling, he's making that damn move. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack. Okay, let's keep it fully a stack. He's moving. Okay, so I don't know how long United can keep Pogba on. Because wait, has he signed a new contract? Two questions. Has he signed a new contract? If he hasn't, when does his contract run out? And if he has, how long is his contract? Oh, so well, that's good today. It's not no. Look, you see, I love fans who are realistic. I love fans who are realistic and don't try to live in a bubble, you know. And I think United fans have to accept that, you know what, they can't keep Pogba for too long. You know, um, and I think that Pogba is ambitious because Pogba wants to win a Champions League. He wants to. He came close in 2015, but that was never going to happen. That team in 2015 was a cheat code. That team in 2015 was a cheat code. So there's not much that you could have done over there. You know, from Zoateng TV, hey, TV station, nice one. HH, we bought Maguire over Koulibaly. I'm pissed. They bought into the hype. Now, Harry Maguire is a decent defender. Let me know, like, he is a decent defender. He is nowhere even close to being a world-class defender. And I don't think you can win a Champions League if Harry Maguire is in your central defense. You know, Neymar against Jerry Maguire, Lewandowski against Jerry Maguire, you know, Cristiano against Jerry Maguire. I mean, these are the kinds of guys that he'd have to face. So, and I don't know what happened with Koulibaly. Like, why didn't United get Koulibaly? I don't know what happened there. But United, I just say United are very, very lucky that they found Bruno Fernandes. That's a very good find. That's a real good find because I think they paid a good price for him. No one was looking at him, and this is what I try to tell the people. It's not about the big name. It's about a player who fits your team. And Bruno Fernandes, that's just great scouting. He fits this team like a glove. He fits this team like a glove. The way he plays and so forth is perfect for what Solskjaer is trying to do and the kind of football that Solskjaer is trying to play. But the issue, see, what is going to be crucial for United is qualifying for Europe. Because if they qualify for Europe, then at least they have a bit of leverage and a bit of chance to try and sway Pogba to stay. But I think even despite that, even if United make Europe and Juventus or Real Madrid come on table a realistic offer, Pogba will be like, you know what, I'm out. You know, Pogba was up, man. What did I say, man? Yeah, you see, this is the story of Koulibaly, man. And shout out to Dede Laurentiis. This guy has fought hard to keep both Mertens and Koulibaly. I thought that by now, both Mertens and Koulibaly would leave. Remember, Napoli, they had Cavani, they had Lavezzi, they had Higuain. This team had a crew. If Napoli had kept on to Cavani, Higuain, and Lavezzi, they would have won a Serie A eventually. They would have just won it. They would have won a Serie A eventually. I would have been shocked if they hadn't. And I can't remember. There was one. I think this is the last FIFA game that I played. So I can't remember what FIFA game it was, but it was the FIFA game that had that front three of Cavani, Lavezzi. No, it wasn't Higuain. It was the front three of Cavani, Lavezzi. It wasn't Hamsik. Who was your front three? It wasn't Kayahon. Who's another brick, by the way? I need to, you know what? I need to take a thingy of bricks. I don't just say bricks. Luke De Jong and Kayahon. These are guys that need to get inducted immediately. So who was that front? Was it? Can somebody remember who that front three was? So okay, was it Hamsik in the front? I thought Hamsik was. It could have been Pandev. It could have been Pandev. It might have been Pandev because no, Hamsik played in the midfield. Hamsik was the main midfielder. Their front three, and it wasn't Higuain because when Higuain came, Lavezzi left. You know, Lavezzi left. PK or Maguire? Maguire. Yeah. I mean, Piqué is better on the ball, though. He's better on the ball. But just for defending, I think in 2020, in 2020, for defending, I'll have more faith in Maguire than I do Piqué. You know, like basically, it is like even in today's game, Sevilla should have won. Sevilla had 2, 3 amazing chances. They're just garbage. They're just bricks in attack. Um, so yeah, Bruno Fernandes was originally linked with Liverpool. Shout out to Daniel Jones, member, what up, baby? Um, now this is who Liverpool needed. This is the player that Liverpool needed, not Timo Werner. If Liverpool had somehow found a way to get Bruno Fernandes, different source, man. Different source. Like that, he would be the perfect dude for Liverpool. Perfect. That is that third wheel in the midfield that would need that. That's creative passer who can attack, bring the ball forward, play on the break, and can shoot. That's who they need. That's who they need. So, and look, man, should we put Liverpool's transfer activity under review? I'm just saying, should we put their transfer activity on under review? Is Umtiti finished? Okay, that's interesting. I want to call come there. Is Umtiti finished? See, I don't know what's happening because I see him on the bench. So when I see Umtiti on the bench, I'm like, okay, so that means he's fit enough. So does Satan really believe that Lenglet is a better defender than Umtiti? So this is what I want to know. Does he believe that Lenglet is a better defender than a World Cup winning defender who scored the winning goal in a World Cup semi? I know how much I rate World Cup. So this is a guy who said what's up in a World Cup semi, and he is being benched for a guy called Lenglet, who isn't even in the French squad. Like basically, if I'm Umtiti, I'm asking for it. I'm not asking. I'm demanding a transfer. Like this is beyond disrespect. Here's my transfer request. Get the hell out of here. Get your ass. We're going to go in bonus. Get your ass out of here. Let's ride. Let's completely ride. So he isn't finished, but I believe that he's finished with Barcelona. All right, I'm going to read this. See, Enes, I'm going to read this book. Enes, listen to the mods. Okay, and this is my question for the mods. Don't spam the chat. So I'm going to just do you this favor right now. More, just for people to know, if you keep spamming, repeating the same thing, that is a red flag for me not to answer you. 100%. It's a red flag for me not to answer you. So Enes says that, HH, I'm having a weird feeling that Real might win La Liga and Barcelona might win the CL. I still have, put it this way, there is a better chance of Real Madrid winning La Liga than Barcelona winning the CL. That's obvious. But I'm confident Barcelona will win La Liga. And I am confident that Barcelona will not win the Champions League. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. And I looked at how Napoli played and their tactic against Juventus. Granted, they don't have Messi, it's true. But I'm just looking at Fabian Ruiz, their team and their setup. Basically, I just wish I could send a memo to Curtis and say, please, can you never play Kayon ever again? Please, can you just never play Kayon ever again? This dude is hot garbage. So if you can just get rid of that dude, bro, I mean, But they'll come through against Napoli. They can't win it. They'll get taken out either in the quarters or the semis. So let's say in the quarters they get like Leipzig or Atalanta, they'll get taken out in the semis. I just don't think that I don't think they'll have enough to go through. But you know what? Who knows? Who knows, man? Because if you have Messi, anything can happen, man. If you have Messi, anything can happen, man. Um, let's just see. Yeah, you see, I don't see Umtiti joining Arsenal. That's the thing. But especially when you look at the nonsense, the arrant nonsense of David Luiz and how desperate Arsenal are for a defender, Umtiti would be a vast improvement. If Arsenal can somehow, by virtue of a divine miracle, pull off Umtiti and Thomas Partey, those two players alone vastly would improve Arsenal. Vastly would improve Arsenal. It would make them much more robust. And now they just need to just worry about scoring goals. Because I think that's like the Aubameyang issue. Aubameyang is like, I can score as many goals as possible. I just can't rely on the bricks behind me. Because I can score 2 goals, we'll concede 4. I can score 4 goals, we'll concede 6. So it doesn't matter whatever I do, those guys behind me will always let me down. But you bring in Partey and Umtiti, it vastly would improve the defense for Arsenal, which is what they need to do, man. Will Jose win Spurs a trophy? No. This is mission. This is mission impossible for Mourinho. I don't know how he can get them to win a trophy. I just don't like. The Premier League is way too competitive. I don't know what star player Tottenham can attract because Tottenham need an Ericsson replacement. They don't have a creative midfielder. They don't have a guy who is an excellent passer of the ball, which is what they need. And again, let me remind you, FC Porto, he had Deco. Inter Milan, he had Snyder. Real Madrid, he had Ozil. Chelsea, you could argue, he had Lampard. He didn't have one at United, and he doesn't have one here. Like for Mourinho's teams, and that guys, you just have to keep it real. A lot of these managers, they get the players that they want. A key thing for every Mourinho team is obviously a tough defense, good two-to defenders, a great number 10, a quality number 10 who knows how to execute through balls, and a cold-blooded finisher, not a false nine, not an all-round attacker, just a cold-blooded finisher, a guy who just knows how to put the ball in the net. That is the recipe of a Mourinho winning team. So for Tottenham, they do have their finisher in Harry Kane. They don't have a number 10. And they don't have a formidable, strong defense. So for Tottenham's thing is if they can get a number 10, a great number 10 who knows how to execute through balls and can provide for Son, Moura, and Kane. And I would say if they can have a good, strong central defender next to Davinson Sanchez, who I think is the best defender that the best central defender that Tottenham have, Tottenham would deny it. But until then, nope, they're not winning a trophy. They're not winning a trophy, man. You see, that's the thing about Pogba. Pogba is an all-round player. He isn't a specialist. So maybe I was missing that time when I was describing it. Mourinho needs a number 10 specialist. Snyder was, I'm about through balls. Ozil, I'm about through balls. Deco, I'm about through balls. Where that's just my specialist skill. Pogba can pass, can tackle, can dribble, can bring the ball up, can do. So he just does all these things well, but he does not specialize in anything. Mourinho needs a guy where I specialize in this. This is what I specialize in. And then we can then go for. So that's the thing. Pogba wasn't a specialist. He needed a specialist. But he shouldn't have put him on the bench. You don't. I mean, you don't fall out with thing and you don't put him on the bench. Oh, sorry, Hakos. Let me get a super chat, bro. Da 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 la la. Ooh. Sorry, Hakos. What was your super chat? Please tell me, Hakos. What was your super chat? Put it in here again because I have lost it. Please tell me what your super chat was, man. See, I would argue Bruno Fernandes is a number 10. But remember what we said. Remember what we said. Two things. First of all, I would argue that Bruno Fernandes is a number 10. Attacking midfielder stroke number 10, but also, remember what we said. The number 10 isn't gone. He's now the striker. The false 9 is now the number 10. I would argue that Firmino is an evolved number 10. I would argue that Benzema is an evolved number 10. These guys can also be called and viewed as number 10s as well. So that's my argument, man. And I'm sticking by it. So Hakos, what was your super chat, bro? What was your super chat, man? Man, Gatwick, relax, man. No, for me, see, I think Bergwijn is a decent player, pretty good player. Like for me, he is a tier 3 player. He's a good, solid tier 3 player. Now I wouldn't say that he was superb or amazing. Very good goal. Now the hair should have saved, but I think that it was a very, very powerful shot, man. It's a very, very powerful shot. So that's the thing there, man. So that's my thing, man. No, but I thought Bergwijn he worked really well with the counter, which is why I think guys were saying that if you take out Harry Kane and he puts in Lucas Moura, where everyone is now fast, I think that would benefit everybody. I think that would benefit everybody. If Tottenham now play fast and they now play quick, I think that would be much more beneficial for everyone. So I just think that because Son, Bergwijn, Lucas Moura, that's a very interesting attack. Very different from Mourinho, really different from Mourinho, but that's a very interesting attack because there's a lot of speed there, a lot of intensity, and that is very, very dangerous, especially how they break. So, 2019 said, United fans, you still say Maguire over VVD. Thoughts? No. Surely not. Please. I don't think any United fan who has a brain or who is sane will open their mouth and say Jerry Maguire is better than Virgil van Dijk. That is Maguire for me is tier 3. He's tier 3. See, now I'm thinking about it now. So that's what basically Bruno. See, if there was a grouping between upper tier 3 and tier 2, I think basically Bruno is almost like he's in that kind of probationary period between upper tier 3 and tier 2. But Maguire is tier 3. Van Dijk is between upper tier 2 tier 1. For me, Van Dijk right now, I'd say is upper tier 2. I'd say he's an upper tier 2 guy right now. Maguire is tier 3. He's a good, decent defender. He's not as good as Van Dijk. That's not as good as Van Dijk. No. I don't think we can do that there. Yeah, Dan, Jose, I think I'm gonna have to bring in Streamlabs. I'm gonna have to bring in Streamlabs because I think Streamlabs will definitely help with the pop-ups and stuff, man. With this whole things. Oh, sorry. I think So apparently, Kante is for sale to buy Havertz, and PSG are interested. Look, man, if it's between Kante and Havertz, I choose Kante. All right. I'm not putting my faith into some whippersnapper over a flipping N'Golo Kante, who is a priceless player to have. Because the value he brings to your team defensively, attacking wise, passing wise, presence wise, breaking down plays, it's too much. It's too much. He is, for me, Kante is a improved, evolved Makalele. Yes, that's damn right. I said it. Kante is better than my Makalele because he can do more than Makalele. Kante does what Makalele did, and he brings more to the table. It's like, why are people disrespecting Kante? And any Chelsea fan who is even considering allowing Kante to go for Havertz is crazy. If PSG get their hands on Kante and they still keep Neymar, PSG are looking extremely dangerous. They're looking extremely dangerous. See, for me, PSG don't need Kante. I think in Idrissa Gueye, Marquinhos, and my homie Verratti, I think they're cool. Now if we're hearing that they're losing Verratti or something, and they're not putting Kante in there, man, PSG are now looking like a serious force because I value Kante very highly. So Chelsea would be dim-witted, thick-headed, and stupid if they were to sell him, man. Martin, don't be a hater. Martin, don't be a hater. Okay? Please do not be a hater. How is it smart business? I don't know what is smart with selling one of the most valuable players in the world. I don't. Please explain to me how that is smart. Like, I wouldn't know. I mean, what is so smart about selling a valuable player? It's not about it's good business and everything. No, he's a very valuable player. The whole point of football is you try not to sell your best players. Okay, shh. It's a little trick. A trick in football is try not to sell your best players, man. Please don't. So, guys, remember, man, become a patronage, man. All blog posts and the Football Hot blog is in there, as well as some other extra tidbits and so forth. And it's a way to help support your boy grow and support the good boy, the good work of your boy HH. Become a patron. Support the kid. Support your boy. Support the Golden Pekin and become a loyal Football Hot and general Double H content provider, patronage of your boy HH. Patreon.com/half to the hope, man. It is what it is, baby. A shout out to the 18 patrons that are already in there, man. I love you guys. You're the best. You're the best, man. Speaking of which, Alicia Keys and John Legend. Alicia Keys and John Legend, Insta Live. Bada bing, bada boom. HH, have you seen a Pogba today? Is it tier 1? See, you can't look at 20 minutes and then tier a guy. No. Let's have much more games. Now, for the period I saw of Pogba, that's why he's called Labile. Okay? That's why he's called Labile. He got that ass against Dyer. He gave Dyer the shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, shimmy, yay, and helped to win the penalty. And he was producing some nice passes and he was looking real good. But let's see the next game and the next game and the next game and the next game. Okay, I think United have watched. I think they have Norwich in the FA Cup. Let's see what Iguana. Let's see what Iguana when they face Norwich. So these are all things that are all cool, but we just have to wait and see. But he was looking tight. Pogba was looking tight. Pogba was looking tight. But you can't base off what was almost like a cameo appearance and be like, oh no, he's tier 1. No. You've got to build up. You've got to build so because the guys who are tier one up there too, these are guys for like 10, 15, 20 games have been having money. So to be tier one, you had basically it's impossible for him to be tier one because tier one are guys who've said what's up for most of the season, which are Ter Stegen, De Bruyne, Lewandowski. They've said what's up for the most of the season, so it's impossible for Paul Pogba to be tier one, because you need a season's worth of good work, man. Should Chelsea get Onana and Chilwell? You see, it's a funny thing because I think we were talking about this because I think Daniel Taylor, shout out to Daniel Taylor, was saying that like maybe the issue with Kepa is that he's short and he doesn't fill up the goal, and it's better just psychologically to have a tall keeper who sort of fills up the goal. But Kudicini was short and he was a real good keeper. People will say one of the best keepers of his generation is Casillas. Peak Casillas was that dude. For me, I don't think height means anything. Kepa just isn't that great a keeper. It doesn't matter how tall you are, because Casillas is a short dude. Peak Casillas is probably one of the best keepers of his generation and one of the most clutch keepers of all time. So, and for me, from what I've seen from Onana is a very good keeper. He's a real good keeper, and I think I may have more faith in him than Kepa. Kepa, something about me he doesn't evoke much confidence. Doesn't evoke more confidence. You see, Chilwell is like, look, I still think that Chelsea can do better than Chilwell. Chilwell, but I think Chilwell's level is Leicester City. Like Chelsea, let's try and go for a sexy. Let's try and go with a sex back, with a left back that can say what's up. Let's go with a left back that can say what's up. Yeah, that's what I said. It's not, but it's not a high thing. I think he's just trash. He's just trash. Like I've been a keeper before. I've been a keeper before as well. You don't need to be told to be a keeper. What you need are reflexes and just good decision making, i.e., positioning. Those are the two main things, and those things are not predicated by height. So obviously, if you're short, you need to have good jumping, because I think what people do is that with a short keeper, they'll put a tall attacker next to him during the corner to try to physically overwhelm him, to make it harder for him to come through. Because obviously, with a corner, you need that kind of presence to either come out and catch the ball or come out and just punch the ball out. But even if you're short, that doesn't detract from you being a top keeper. Kepa is just trash. So it's nothing to do with his height. He's just trash. Your boy said, man, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for super chat, bro. He says, but HH, dude was out for more than half the year and they came on for only 20 minutes and was head and shoulders better than everyone else. I test. Side, yes, he was. That's not enough to become tier one. Because if I put him now tier one based off 20 minutes, that dilutes and it demeans my ranking system. Because for me, for my ranking system, I try and make it where to be tier one, you need to be extremely good to be tier one. That is why my ranking system is like a pyramid. So as the higher you go, the less players there are. So I make it extremely hard for guys to be tier one. And Stegen, De Bruyne, and Lewandowski have been exceptional for most of this season. Said has Pogba been exceptional for most of this season? I don't think he has. No. There was this dude, Mexican dude, Ivan Campos, short guy. He was good as well. Carlo Cudicini, excellent keeper. Carlo Cudicini was very underrated. People already mentioned Onana. I'm trying to think. I'm sure there are other short keepers that were good. Julio Cesar. Julio Cesar was very good. Peruzzi was mid-range, I suppose. I'm trying to think of other short keepers. Yeah. So Julio Cesar. Vincent Enyama. Niger boy. That guy was short. And Enyama was... It looks basic. Vincent Enyama. Julio Cesar, Ivan Campos, Carlo Cudicini. Nah. So Keylor Navas is short. Thank you. Keylor Navas is short. I never rated Valdez. Victor Valdez was not a great keeper. He played for a team that kept the ball well. That was it. He played for a team that kept the ball well. He wasn't a very good keeper. He wasn't a very good keeper. Thank you. Stegen isn't tall. Stegen is not a tall. He's not tall. Stegen isn't tall. Oblak is. I think Oblak is average height. Oblak is average height. I'm not. I think Stegen is below 6 foot. I think he's below 6 foot. Julio Cesar was short. Julio Cesar was short. So, no, Julio Cesar was short, man. So that's the thing there. But look, when I say look, Pogba is looking cool, man. But don't be surprised if Pogba laces his boots for Chelsea very soon, because I told you the way Bram is moving, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next few weeks you see Pogba, Mbappe, and so forth moving through. So this is my advice to people: don't tempt Bram. Don't tempt Bram, because if Bram shows up, he can just say what's up, guys. It's been swell. It's been good. Thank you for joining me in. We will be back here. Especially if you guys are subscribed to the Half Up Sort. I hope you are. Hope you're subscribed to my other YouTube channel, the Half Up Sort. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm doing a meal live Q&A. So you can ask me anything. It's a chill out session, Saturday night, doing our thing. Come through. Let's just have a nice, relaxed, cool chat. Just about everything happening in the world. That's happening on the Half Hope Sorts YouTube channel tomorrow from 7 p.m. in BST. Join me with a meal, because I will have a meal as well. So all that needs to be said is support your boy to become a Patreon on patreon.com/Half Hope. And peace out. Stay true. Stay real. Zad will rise. Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams, and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.